cocktail. Now, since the debut, 2,000 orders have been placed from Simple Life premium wine cocktails. You are going to be looking at either a 3-count or a 6-count, where you will get wine-based cocktails that taste just like your cocktails that you traditionally know. And yet they are 2/3 fewer calories than traditional cocktails. No added sugar. The sugar is just coming from the wine base and then any fruit that has been infused. Jen Kovich is here to tell us more. Hi, Jen. In the 3-count, you'll get 1 sangria. And Jen, this is made with a Pinot Noir.
Yes.
Then you will get a Cosmopolitan made with a Rosé. And your lemon drop made with a Chardonnay.
Yes.
In the 6-count, you'll get 2 of each. And if you do go with the 6-count, you are saving $17.98. Get this, in the 6-count, $11.60, 66 cents per bottle.
Right.
Pretty amazing. You can go to any place to get a cocktail. That's one cocktail.
One
let
cocktail.
alone an entire bottle of your cocktail with fewer calories than traditional cocktails and no sugar added. Now, this was on at about in the 9 a.m. show with Pat and Rick.
It was.
And it was so popular, we thought we might not be able to present it to you here because we had very few remaining. But we rushed in more quantities and we asked Hemispheres, please, please, do you have more for us? They said yes, so now they are available. But we still only have a limited amount. Let's talk about the 3-bottle count first. 1,500 to go around there. In the 6, which is usually the most popular, 500 only to go around. So Jen, we're going to dive right in.
Okay.
Let's talk about these because these are amazing.
Yes, and I cannot wait for you to try. Now, Hemispheres brings us, for more than 40 years, curated wine collections. They travel all over the world, sourcing from the finest vineyards, and in fact, they work only with family-owned vineyards.
That's great.
It's fantastic, and what they're really in search for is wine that is tasteful to the region.
Okay.
Tasteful, or excuse me, that is loyal to its region rather, but also appealing to the American palate. We know what our customers here love. I think you're going to love each one of these. Now, if you like a good, bold sangria, a red sangria starts with a great Pinot Noir.
Okay.
In this case, we are giving you exactly that, but then we're infusing it with Marionberry, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry. Surprising note of a little bit of vanilla extract in there as well. That really kind of gives it this creaminess and warmth, but also a little bit of orange blossom. Love this one. Surprisingly, very, very refreshing, even for summertime. Because I used to only drink a red sangria in the colder months. Not anymore. This has converted me.
Good. Refreshing is the perfect word for it. It is absolutely that just burst of fruitiness in your mouth. Serve it over ice. This is the bullet ice that we have coming up, the bullet ice maker from Prepology. So get that bullet ice maker. You always have ice on hand for all of your parties. Serve this sangria. This is amazing. And I love sangria. I never make it. Ever. I mean, do any of us? Maybe you do, and that's amazing, but it takes so long.
That's the problem. It takes so long, and honestly, it's expensive because you have to buy all the fresh fruit. You have to buy large vats of wine, and a lot of times we never went through all of it. So we used to make it for our friends, but only for parties. Well, now we can have sangria anytime.
It used to have to be a special occasion. Now you can have this a twist off in your fridge, and you have sangria any time.
That's right.
This is the Cosmopolitan.
That's right.
Look at that presentation.
A gorgeous Cosmopolitan. Take your martini glasses out, have fun with it. It's a screw top lid, so all you have to do is simply chill and pour in your favorite glass and enjoy. Now, I'm going to pass this on to you, and I want you to think about a Cosmopolitan. You've already mentioned it. If you go to any restaurant or bar, you're going to see a Cosmopolitan. They are a fortune. I feel like sometimes I have to give a kidney in order to pay for it.
$16 for one cocktail.
Yes, it's ridiculous. A vodka-based Cosmopolitan, which is a traditional Cosmopolitan, is heavy.
Yes.
It's very, very strong, a little too strong for my liking personally, and loaded full of sugar. Now, if you want to make this at home, you'd have to go to the fine wine and spirits, buy all of the ingredients, then you'd have to go to the grocery store and get all the juices. Not anymore. So 2/3 fewer calories than a traditional Cosmopolitan because there's no added sugar. All we're doing is taking that rosé wine base, and then we're infusing it with hibiscus, a little bit of lemon in there.
Hibiscus.
Some vanilla extract, orange blossom in this one as well. I love the hibiscus though, because I really, really get that on the forefront, but also a little bit of passion fruit and honeydew melon.
Okay, and here's the thing. Sometimes with a Cosmopolitan, it just tastes one note.
Yes.
This does not taste one note.
Exactly.
You get the notes of hibiscus and lemon and the rosé base in here. Now, the 6 count is already very limited, 300 now to go around in that 6 count. Remember, $11.66 per bottle in that 6 count. In the 3 count, still great, $14.66 per bottle. And you're going to get multiple pours from this bottle, of course. Our last option is the lemon drop, which also is really, I've never tried to make a lemon drop. I always feel like it's too fancy for me.
Likewise, I have never tried to make, I've ordered one before, but I've never tried to make it. Again, it's a vodka base. But in this case, we're giving you a little Chardonnay base. So if you're someone who, you know, I joke and I say I'm a lightweight. I like alcohol. I don't love it because it doesn't sit well with me.
Right.
Wine, I can drink this all day, every day. It's a Chardonnay base, so therefore it's only 11% alcohol volume, which is spectacular. It's a nice, lighter beverage for you to enjoy, but we're giving you that lemon, a little bit of vanilla extract in here, and of course, a little bit of orange blossom. Very refreshing.
Yes.
This one too, Rachel, even if you wanted to add a little bit of club soda or sparkling water and turn it into a spritzer, you could do that easily. Do you want me to add a little bit?
Please, that would be great. And I will say, none of them are overly sweet either. So if you're someone who doesn't love, I'd say the sangria probably the most sweet.
Yes, I agree.
In my opinion. And then you kind of go less, and the least sweet, I would say, is that lemon drop. So you're not worried about, you don't have the added sugar. It's just the sugar from the wine itself and from any of the added fruit infusions, no additional sugar. 1,000 orders have been placed. We have updates for you. We have the 3 count for you. Only 1,000 now remain. We are last call in the 6 count.
Wow.
This is such a fantastic option to have on hand. We do not have auto delivery available. If you do go with that 6 count, you're saving $17.98 on that stock up and save, $11.66 per bottle. Bring this home. It's a screw top. We keep them in the fridge. How long could they stay in the fridge if they are sealed?
If they're sealed, years.
Oh, great.
Honestly, they're going to be fine. Honestly, it's
just like a bottle of wine.
Exactly. It's just like wine. So if you want to go ahead and stock up, and look, we've even turned our sangria into a nice bubbly spritzer as well. Isn't it good?
Yes, I love that.
I like to cut it sometimes a little bit, because if I'm really wanting to take time and sip my beverage, I add just a little bit of spritz to it, little club soda or sparkling water. It makes it last longer. You can savor the flavor a little more.
Yes.
So you're still getting all of that incredible flavor, but you're kind of cutting the alcohol volume a little bit there. But I love this sangria. It's nice and bold. It's very, very delicious, and it's very fruit forward. So you really taste all the varieties of berries, the 4 berries, the raspberries, the blueberries, blackberries, and the Marionberries. But then you also have this surprise vanilla extract on the end of that note, which is very, very not only surprising, but it kind of cleanses the palate a little bit
they're
too.
all
I like
so
that.
refreshing, perfect for the spring, for the summer. And here's the thing, if you have people coming over, if you are going to go through the hassle of making a cocktail, usually, because my dad loves to make cocktails, but usually he makes one, because there's a lot of work that goes into it. You have to go ahead and buy all the different alcohols for it. Now you have 3 different varieties to please everyone that's coming over.
Yes, I love that you said that, because it always reminds me of when we're hosting and someone wants a cocktail, of course I want to accommodate them. But then I spend more time at the wet bar
from everyone else.
Exactly. Making all the beverages and not enough time actually hosting. It's like going to a wedding, right? You're the bride and the groom, and you don't have enough time to go to all the tables, and you're like, oh, we maybe should cut down the guest list because I want to be able to say hello to everyone. This allows you to do that. Don't just host or don't just, create the party. Actually be in the party.
Yeah, that's a great
point. Be the host with the most, and these can be your new signature cocktails.
6 count officially sold out. We have 800 remaining in that 3 count, so go ahead and pick that up. It's still $14.66 per that 3 count, so it's still a really great per bottle price, so do not miss out. Make sure you bring those home. Jen, thank you so much. I have to have another sip of the sangria. It is so good.
Isn't it?
Cheers.